Welcome back to Mountain Connections. It is time for our giveaway for today. This is a big one because we love Warren Miller films here. And the film this year is called Winter Starts Now. I think they have ushered in winter with this Warren Miller film tour. We are giving away tickets, multiple tickets. You can bring your friends, your family with you to both screenings happening in Utah right here locally this weekend. The first one is in Salt Lake City. It's on Friday. It's tomorrow at 6 p.m. And it is at the Gene Wagner Theater. And then the second premiere is right here in Park City. It is on Saturday at the Eccles Theater at 7:30 p.m. So we're giving away multiple tickets to multiple different locations. All you have to do is call us right here at Park City Television. Let us know when you want to go and how many tickets you're hoping to have. And you can go for free thanks to Warren Miller. We'll be speaking with great Warren Miller athlete later on in our show all about this film. There's so much fun if you haven't been. So just give us a call. Let us know when you want to go, where you want to go, all the things, and make sure to have an incredible night. I know you absolutely will with these great tickets. So also keep watching our show because we will be speaking with a Warren Miller athlete virtually coming up shortly. In the meantime, though, don't forget to call in. After you call in, though, keep watching because it is Health and Wellness Thursday. And we are going to focus on skincare, especially what you need to know as these seasons change from fall to winter. And actually, we're going to do that in just a moment because up first, we have an incredible athlete to speak with. Amie Engerbretson is here with us with Todd to talk about Fresh Drops. She is a ski athlete, has been involved in many projects, films, all the things here locally, all over the world, and she has some really exciting things happening right now. A ski film, a film tour, also a podcast, many great things. So we're so thankful that Amie and Todd are here today. Amie, let's start with you. If someone isn't familiar with everything that you've done and are doing, tell me a little more about your history and background.
Hi, Christine. Thanks for having us. Yeah, I'm a professional big mountain skier. I'm based in Lake Tahoe, California, but I split my time and live half the year in Salt Lake City with my partner, called Ligare. And yeah, it's a crazy big day for me. I have a personal film coming out, which you saw as part of my newsletter program, Fresh Drops. And then Todd and I are also hosting a short film tour called it's a tour of short films. It's called Powtown Revival, and we're actually kicking that off tonight in Salt Lake City. And we will be in Park City on Sunday night at Old Town Cellars on Main Street. Doors will be at 7 p.m. Show will be at 8 p.m. And then, as if that wasn't enough fun, I'm actually in the Warren Miller movie again this year, which will be showing in Salt Lake tomorrow night, Friday night, and will be in Saturday. Or we'll be in Park City on Saturday too. So it's a lot going on this weekend.
There is a lot going on, and Amie, we're actually giving away tickets to both the Salt Lake City premiere and the Park City premiere for that great film. So excited that you are in it once again. And Todd, I'm curious about you and what your role is with everything that you all are involved in right now.
Yeah, well, specifically with the film tour that Amie was referring to, the Powtown Revival, it was an idea that was sort of born out of an event we were doing in Park City, actually. We were collecting a bunch of Armada's short films in the fall and doing a showing there, and I was thinking it was a really fun evening and why maybe we shouldn't be doing more events like this. And so this year it's not an Armada-specific event. We have films from all sorts of people, and but the idea is still being that it's, in this case, it's all free events, community-based events. We just really want to give some of these films that aren't part of a full-length ski movie that's normally getting this opportunity to be seen on a big screen, this chance to be watched in its grandest format, I guess. So, yeah, it's pretty great. We have films from some of our friends. It's a very eclectic mix. Some of them is like a mountaineering film. Amie's film is combines dancing and skiing. Mine is kind of a collection of shots from Wyoming of some deep powder skiing. But as she mentioned, it's going to be in Park City on Sunday night at Old Town Cellars. And that's a free show, so just no ticket necessary, just show up. The doors will be at 7, and we'll be showing movies at 8, and the runtime for them is, close to an hour, but I think maybe it'll run a little bit longer than that. But Yeah, the website is just powtownrevival.com, and I'll show where else we're taking this tour right now. As Amy mentioned also, that it's kicking off this evening at Fisher Brewing down in Salt Lake City. Same deal with that, encouraging people to show up at 7 and movies at 8. So, but anyways, we're really excited to, we'll be premiering not only Amy's film, but our friend Sam Cohen's film, Mount Fury, will be shown for the first time this evening. A friend of mine, our fellow Armada athlete, Phil Casabon, his movie Superview will be shown for the first time tonight.
And Wiley Miller's film, A Connection to Gravity. Right. So it's kind of fun. It's like
major grouping of premieres. So.
A 4x world premiere of short films. So.
Great things going on. Yeah, Amie, I'm curious about Boots Over Brim. I love how you combined skiing with dancing. What made you decide to take those two things and put them together?
Well, I grew up as a dancer, and I actually quit ski racing when I was about 13 years old to pursue dance. And I danced professionally at a bunch of different companies and danced on tour till I was 22, and actually was part of a traveling ballroom dance group where we danced at like Disneyland and Vegas and all this stuff. And so dancing has always been really intrinsic to like who I am and also who I am as an athlete. And I find what I admire so much about skiing and skiers is when they have like a touch and a style and really a grace. And so to me, like who I am as a dancer is inextricably linked to who I am as a skier. And I'm just crazy passionate about both of them. So when Sweetgrass Productions brought this idea to me, I was basically like a little girl in fantasy world, and I was super excited about the opportunity to combine two of my biggest passions. And Sweetgrass Productions does such an amazing job. So the production quality in the filming is really beautiful, and they made this idea really work because it is kind of unlikely, but that's why it's really fun.
And Amie, tell me more about your role in the Warren Miller film. What will we get to see? Where will you be skiing at? And what are you most excited to watch on the big screen?
Yeah, well, honestly, both with Powtown Revival and the Warren Miller tour for Winter Starts Now, I'm just so excited to get the community back together and have these events in person, because that's so much of about why we put so much effort into these media projects and these movies, is to share them with people. And the energy you get when you're watching it on the big screen with other people is nothing can replicate that, you know, certainly not watching something at home on your screen. So I'm really excited about that. And then the Warren Miller movie, I'm actually skiing at my home mountain, Palisades, the recently renamed mountain out in Tahoe. And it's really fun because it's just ripping around my home mountain. I've never had the chance to film on my home mountain. So kind of cool to bring, I've been all over the world with Warren Miller, and so it's cool to bring the audience back home to the place that, you know, made me the skier I am. So.
And Todd, what do you love about the combination of skiing and film? What is it about that has made you want to keep doing these projects?
It's a good question. I've always thought that, really for me, it's filming skiing is like kind of the best way that I can challenge myself as a skier in a way, just because logistically, when you have these like groups together, it makes it safer to do stuff where you can kind of push yourself in a lot of scenarios. Hopefully you're kind of out with a group of people that's accustomed to doing or being surrounded by high risk things, skiing. And above and beyond that, it's really fun to kind of get a really nice shot when it works out well, and then also at this point to see these projects come together. You know, it adds this creative element to the skiing, which I think for me is for sure is my primary passion in the whole thing. But it's just a fun way to kind of do something that feels productive to me with the time on snow. So yeah, I think that's the best answer I have for you there.
And Amie, not only do you have these great films that people can watch locally starting today throughout the weekend, you also have this really beautiful newsletter you email out, fresh drops. You have a podcast, a great Instagram to follow along with everything that you're doing. What else do you want to highlight today?
Well, I mean, I guess people just can't escape me with all of the communication. But the other fun thing I'm doing this fall with Warren Miller is I'm actually going to quite a few of the tour stops, and we're doing a full kind of social media behind the scenes. So I'm going to be on Warren Miller's Instagram, which is @Warren Miller ENT, and we will be going behind the scenes from a lot of the big stops. I'll be doing Instagram lives with a bunch of the other athletes at the show, and kind of basically just like taking everybody on the road with me, and what it's like for us athletes and for the film crew of Warren Miller to kind of go on these tours in the fall and kind of take it up a notch by really kind of opening up the curtain, which I think is going to be really fun. You know, like I said, I'm so excited to be back out on tour and with people, and hopefully I'll see as many people as possible in real life at the shows, because that's obviously what we're so excited about. But if you want to follow the adventure of what it's like to go through ski movie season with the athletes and with the crews, you can find that all on Warren Miller's Instagram. So that'll be fun.
And I know you also have a great website and your social media. If you'll just let our viewers know exactly how to find you as well.
Yeah, you can find me at Amie, AMIEC on Instagram, and my website's the same thing, amiec.com. And then Todd?
It's my name. Todd Ligare, you'll find it wherever you Google it or Instagram, all those things. Yep. And I just was thinking of one more thing that you didn't really get to mention, is that for Utah, the dance portion of Amie's project was shot here too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
all the extras are sort of a lot of them are Park City locals, really, and it's filmed close to Park City. So
yeah, we shot at the Notch Pub down in Camas. So a lot of our local friends from Park City and Utah were a part of making Boots Over Brim possible, for sure. So.
Oh, that's such a fun connection that you're able to film in Camas and have locals with you in this. So excited for everyone to come together, as you mentioned, and see that film, Boots Over Brim, also the Warren Miller film, Winter Starts Now. All these things happening. Thank you so much, Amie and Todd, for joining us today. Really fun to talk with you both. Looking forward to following along with this ski film movie season, and as we head into the ski season as well, and much more. So appreciate your time today. We'll be back here on Mountain Connections with more, to include another Warren Miller athlete. So don't go anywhere. Right back.